We created the expense settlement application. It has hybrid architecture, and the expense settlements itself will be stored on the blockchain in Ethereum. We use HardHat for the testing, and metadata, group data, which names will be stored on the SQLite database. We wrote the contract in Solidity, and this is our contract for SplitChain application. Let's see the demo. We use HardHat for our Ethereum network and Next.js for the web application. Let's start the chain and deploy our contracts and start the web app. So this is our interface. We can connect any wallet. We will use MetaMask. So a new account is created and it is named Bob, and we can grab some funds from the faucet. And if you go to the block explorer, we can see the current status of the blockchain. So let's open a new window and register a secondary account named Dushmin, and we switch to the light mode for identifying it easily, and it uses a burner wallet, temporary one. And let's create a new group and add Bob as a member. So you can see a new group is created, and if you go to the groups in the Bob's tab, you can see Bob is also automatically added to the group. So let's add a new expense from Dushmin's account. It is 0.05 Ethereum. So Bob has to pay Dushmin 0.025 Ethereum. And if you go to the Bob's account and in the balances tab of the group, you can see the expense and you can settle it there in Ethereum chain. So you can see the transaction is complete and the balances on the accounts has changed. So all is settled now. And if you go to the block explorer, you can see it on the blockchain that the transaction is there. Let's discuss an advanced splitting scenario with 3 accounts. We created a third account named Alice. You can see that window here, and we create a new group from there, adding Bob and Dushmin as participants. So new group is created and we had the expense for 0.6 Ethereum. So Alice and Bob has to pay 0.2 Ethereum each, as you can see from the balances tab from the Alice account. So if you go to Dushmin's account, you can see Dushmin owes Alice 0.2 Ethereum and Bob also owes Alice 0.2 Ethereum. Let's create a second expense from Dushmin's account for 0.8 Ethereum and split it only between Alice and Dushmin. Okay, now Dushmin is owed 0.2 Ethereum and Bob owes Dushmin. There's a way to settle this in one round, both expenses, and our algorithm found that. So you can see in Alice's account, Alex has no expenses. And in the balances tab, Bob owes Dushmin 0.2 Ethereum. So we can settle that now. So our algorithm found a one way to settle both expenses and the balances are now updated and all are settled. And if you go to the block explorer, you can see the current status of the blockchain and the expenses.